Okay, 48 hours, 2 days to sign up for mission. For this round. Calling in the aligned individuals that really feel the rhyme, the rhythm, the resonance with me, Apocalypta, Kelsey, and with Antidote Aesthetic. So it came to me to offer a full body, a full aura massage, pampering your system with the context, the energy transmission of the context of what is antidote aesthetic. What is it to be in the aesthetic of the antidote? And how bold, how brilliant, how brave are those statements? Perhaps how righteous and unhumble they may seem. However, I think those of you connecting here really feel the potency of the humbleness, the humility required to be open and anchored at the same time. And that is the antidote. So give me your feet. We'll start with your feet. The feet are such an important part of anchoring and being open as they map the whole system and they connect to the earth. So we're saying thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm rubbing this special spot that soothes any emotional upsets going on and relaxes any resistance to allowing that energy to just flow straight through, be recycled by the earth, recycled by source. I am attuned to the Kundalini Millennium REIKI lineage that's connected to all REIKI lineages, and all REIKI lineages are playing off of a natural capacity in our authentic human design to be these vessels for actively allowing the movement of energy to be high functioning in a way that is our birthright, not the obligatory inheritance of perverted systems of power and authority that have reigned and wreaked havoc on our earth and on our bodies and our minds. And so we become, we remember our authentic nature, which is the antidote to all of the perversion, all of the power imbalance. We bring balance back into our own system. And so the priority, based on the state that we're in, individually and collectively, is discharge. Is pulling energy from your hips all the way down through your legs and through your feet. Discharging density, discharging stuck energy or emotion that's been clinging or clumped in your system. Right this moment, pulling from your hips, where we carry a lot of our lineage in our pelvic bowl, in the root. We carry stories, the energy of the stories of survival, and what our people and what we as people have felt the need to embrace and do in order to survive in the systems and on the landscapes that we are a part of. We're cycling as much of that density as we can for you now, all based on your free will to participate. Feeling some hiccups there, some little gas bubbles, so that's awesome. If the energy movement is already working into your gut, just through working on your feet and your legs and your hips. To be the antidote is to embody the answer, the solution to the problems. Giving you a nice belly massage, like gentle, like you're a baby. And there is some gas bubbles in there. The solution to the problems is balance in our own systems. The portal, the access point that we have is our relationship with ourselves in our own system. And there is so much. I'm on your back now, if you can feel it. So much distraction, so much potential distraction. Even the things that we really care about outside of ourselves, still distraction. If we are putting our focus there and not letting that bounce us back inside ourselves to the place where we actually have the potential for massive impact, massive benevolent impact that mutually benefits. Because we don't want, many of us trained to give ourselves away, to prioritize externally at the detriment of the balance in our own system. It's not sustainable, and that if we're not in a sustainable state of balance and harmony in our own system, that's what we're contributing to all of the systems around us. You know, there's a big concern about the sustainability, climate change, the sustainability of resources, material resources on Earth and nature, and how is the planet really doing? And antidote aesthetic is embodying the solution, being in the harmony, in a sustainable harmony in your own system. And if you don't know what that means, but you want to, then mission may very well be an excellent place for you to come and play together, because that is a huge focus. And the point of mission, yes, is to be certified in Reiki. Because that is easily a part of, it is a wonderful opportunity to have these discussions and to implement verbal and nonverbal conversations with the self in a safe group, up-leveling your accessibility to the embodiment of antidote aesthetic, being the solution to your own problems and the problems at large. Reiki is, I'm pulling from your shoulders, Reiki is, let me work on those shoulders and the neck. Reiki is unconditionally loving energy, and it is an infinite resource. We don't offer our own finite energy when we're doing energy work. We are open as a vessel for infinite life force energy to flow through. And life force energy is unconditionally loving. It's not judging you. I'm not judging you. You can be going through whatever you're going through. And I invite you, my presence will naturally invite you because I'm devoted to being in the ongoing invitation myself that whatever we're going through, whatever we meet, whatever life is presenting us is this invitation to embody more and more the antidote aesthetic, to harmonize the parts, to discharge, and to have a really healthy, active relationship with discharge. Letting energy pass all the way through the body. Okay, we're going to get the throat. I'll do some more intense pulling here. I was feeling my vocal cords really slimed. I felt a really big clump in there this morning, so I did some psychic surgery on myself, which is a shamanic skill that we're all capable of. We have this capacity to clear ourselves of the gunk, the residue of projections, entanglement with others who best intentions but are suffering, and our enmeshment with systems that continually slime us because they're built on not the antidote aesthetic, not the balance between all of the parts, which, no matter how wonderful the intention is, if the intention does not meet the needs of all the parts simultaneously, some parts are going to be slimed. And by slimed, I mean neglected, so they get a build-up, they get a density, because that's how energy calls attention somewhere. And if we can circulate our attention there and allow the circulation to move in a balanced way between all the parts, then we are in harmony. We are embodying the antidote aesthetic. Aesthetic being the lifestyle, the style, the appearance, but the depth emanating, the appearance based on the emanation of energy through what's visible. So the invisible and the visible. An antidote being the solution to a poison. Moving on to the head. Feel lots of your heads nodding at that word poison. And it is poisonous for us to live out of balance when there's an imbalance between the layers of our being, emotional, mental, physical, spiritual. There is a toxicity to that we suffer in. Feeling back of the heart really strongly now. I'm just gonna, it's like gunk. My attention was drawn there because density gunk has come to the surface to say, yeah, I'm ready to be released and be recycled. Now that you're mentioning it, now that you're giving me this recognition and this conversation and this circulation of energy, yeah, I'm willing to be recycled. I'm just saying thank you to this earth. I'm on the land of the seashell nation beside the Salish Sea. Big, big cedars, ferns, invasive blackberries. All of them with their own medicine, and here in perfect divine timing, meeting with us, doing this work. Thank you, the land that's holding you and all of the plant and animal allies all around that are naturally embodying. You know, nature is, in an ongoing way, the embodiment of antidote aesthetic. Think about a thunderstorm. This pressure accumulates in the system and then it's powerfully released. That happens to us too. Maybe you experience yourself as a volcano or a thunderstorm or hurricane or an earthquake sometimes. And we're meant to experience ourselves that way significantly throughout the day without letting it accumulate to this point of mass destruction. And I take full responsibility for all the times I've been involved in seeming mass destruction of loveliness because I had to discharge in this massive way a lot of pressure and stress and charge that I'd accumulated in my system, saying no to doing the discharge in more of an ongoing way. So we, in these videos, attend to release and discharge in more of an ongoing way, and that's also something we really play with through practices in mission. So I'm really, really excited to meet you guys this weekend, those who are signing up for this round of mission. We meet on Zoom on Sunday. Can't wait to see your faces and hear your voices. And to practice together and build the momentum and the anchoredness, the stability in our unique individual expressions of antidote aesthetic that is based on a sameness between our systems. Because the universe is very complex, but at the center of everything, it's very simple. It has to be simple in order to sustain itself infinitely. And we mirror that. And that's what we're playing with, where we get to be completely unique individuals, but there is a sameness to our systems that when we respect, oh boy, do we feel that respect in our own system, the layers of our being coming into harmony, and deep desires can rapidly manifest. I've been seeing that in the round 1 participants of mission. We're getting these awesome celebration messages, whether it's their desires in their marriage or with their children, with their work, with their creative expression. I literally in the past week got messages about each of those subject areas. 11:22 on the clock. I love that number. I'm seeing it every day. So come play. If it's been calling you, I'm going to seal this session. Does it ever feel wonderful to connect with you this way? I'm feeling this openness, this softness, and this warmth in the belly and chest. Inviting that to ripple all the way through, out to your fingertips, through your legs and toes, and all through your beautiful brain, and rippling all across your scalp, down your neck, through your vocal cords, empowering you to speak and live from your heart, the center point of your antidote aesthetic, authentic expression in loving relationship with all of your energy centers. Feet grounded on the earth, rooted in the earth, crown open, connected to source, gleaming, glittering gold. Yes. Sealing this session with infinity sign. Totally believing in you, totally loving you. I'm totally grateful for your presence here. Thank you.